NNRG.
Okay, so this one's interesting for a couple of reasons. Today's game that was voted on was a Pig Quest, which, first of all, it's another modern Commodore 64 game. I'm not sure exactly when it came out, but this one's not quite as expensive as Sam's Journey. So this one I was okay with picking up. I think it was €9, or no, €10. So the other thing that's interesting though is that this is our first cartridge game. So it's not a disk file, it's a cart file that I have, and with the Commodore 64, the way it worked is pretty much like any cartridge-based video game system. You plug the cartridge in while it's off, you turn it on, and it's there. It's just immediately accessed. Now, with the emulation, what's going to happen is as soon as I hit the button to attach the cartridge, it's going to hard reset the emulation. So it'll just immediately boot into whatever's in the cartridge. So here we go.
Piggy 18.
That sounded just like the those rating things that come up. And there we go, we're already in. So the loading time should be very minor with a cartridge-based game. But yeah, Pig Quest, another Protovision release, although this time the developer is the Piggy 18 team. So, well, let's get into it. So, hit the button. We immediately get some credits and some, well, pig chasing a skeleton. And now 2 skeletons chasing a pig. So what are we going to have next? Is it going to be like... No, it's just the pig chasing 2 skeletons. Oh, no, that's a pig. That's a wild boar. Don't think anyone's going to get that reference. Maybe someone will. Well, let's just play it on the normal difficulty. And we only got access to the first world, so press fire to start. And I imagine the loading time will be very short, so I'm not going to cut anything. Unless it expects me to... Oh, it expected me to hit a button. Never mind. But yeah, that's the beauty of a C64 game on cartridge, is virtually no loads. The problem is that cartridges are a lot more expensive than discs. Oh, it's actually scrolling text at the bottom there. I lead a very boring life, apparently. So we can jump. The water is not immediately dangerous. That's interesting how it sort of like rasters the water to give it a translucency effect. There's our weapon. We got throwing daggers. A campfire. A camp. I guess we'll move on. Get rid of some enemies here. So yeah, the game has a very, oh wait, these apples. I could use some energy. I thought I had max health. So yeah, the gameplay kind of reminds me of the Wonder Boy games. Like the Wonder Boy and Monster... Well, Wonder Boy is a complicated thing. The Monster World games, more specifically. So if I go up here, yeah, get an apple. Get some points for that. And if we jump off here... that was just a wild guess. There was an apple right up there. Ooh, and we got some bats. Better kill them before they bite me. They seem to be coming out of that cave. Or out of the caves. Well, that's kind of neat. The game will actually automatically step you up small inclines. So, I'd like to be able to go down without getting assaulted by bats. Okay, there we go. Now we are in the bat cave. Hey, that's not fair. Enemies going through the walls when I can't even fire through the walls. Okay, let's see if we can take some of these things out. Now, I noticed you don't take a ton of damage, at least here at first with these initial enemies. I'm going to guess that later on the enemies are going to get a little more dangerous. We got a treasure chest, and we just got a new weapon. Okay, well, now we got some bigger throwing knives. Or are they throwing swords now? Either way, they do a lot more damage. Okay, so we got another treasure chest here, but... Oh, we don't have any keys for it. So yeah, that's something I noticed in the manual, is that you actually need keys to open the chests. So we're gonna have to find some more keys somewhere. We got some broken pillars, ladders we can go up and down. Can't go through that door. At least not without a key or something. So if we move on this way... Whoa, this enemy's a lot trickier. Took a lot of hits. But we've apparently got this very big pig statue. Am I the chosen one? Chosen? No, you are not. You just found the door to my temple. Well, there must be an adventure to be lived. A quest to be fulfilled, right? There is no quest, my friend. But there's no way back either. Oh, well, that's no good. So you might as well move on. And call it a quest if you want. So it's... And on your way, you should try to find the other 5 pieces of the statue. Over the years, they have been stolen by looters of all kind. Bring them back to the pig's village and restore joy and happiness. Well, I mean, that sounds like a quest to me. Okay, so we got a statue piece, we got a key, and we can't get the fire. I mean, we can jump up to the pig's crown. Doesn't seem to do anything. So yeah, apparently this quest we're going on is just because we stumbled down here. We're not, like... There's no legacies, no prophecies, nothing like that. Just, here's where we ended up, so might as well. Okay, we got a mushroom here? Oh, that's health. Okay. I got a couple keys. Well, let's use the, let's go for the chest up here first, just because it's more out of the way. Oh. We got way bigger swords now. So jump across these pits, grab the key, and should be able to get back up. Yeah, right like that. Okay, let's see what that other chest is about. Although, we're getting assaulted by the enemies again. So one thing I'm noticing is you can only have one shot in the air at a time, so that's a little tricky. Oh, we got the next level of armor. Okay, so we should take less damage now, so that should be decent. Okay, moving on to this next room here. We got a whole bunch of enemies. This new sword doesn't seem to do a lot more damage than the old one, but it does cross the entire screen. But again, I can only have one shot in the air at a time, so it's kind of important to not miss. Oh wait, now it's flashing. Wait, do weapons have durability? That's not ideal. Okay, it's not on a timer. What's happening is every time I touch it, it changes its state. Okay, so if we just touch it once, it'll go up and it'll stay up. We got a lever there. I don't know what that lever's about, but maybe we'll find out. We'll lower the rock again so that we can get by here. But this door's kind of closed. Can't really go through there. Not yet, anyways. Oh, okay, the lever opened the door that's on this screen. So it's gonna be one of those kinds of games where, oh, my weapon ran out of durability. So now I gotta defeat this thing with... Well, actually, my throwing knife is still crossing the entire screen. It's not doing anywhere near as much damage, but that's a lot of spiders. Hope no one's arachnophobic. Does whatever a spider can. Yeah, apparently spiders in this game can only go up and down, and I also can't hit them with my weapons. At least not the ones that are on the webs. Okay, so I'm gonna have to be a little careful here. Okay, I got the big spider. Oh, the big spider regenerates. That's not good. Oh, wait a minute. I think I see what's going on here. So I can't make it up to the ledge in the middle there. I don't jump high enough. But I think the idea is if I knock the big spider out while it's near that ledge, I should be able to jump up to it. Okay, so the big spider's knocked down. Yeah, acted as a platform. How many things in existence are there where you can say, I knocked out a spider and used it as a platform to get up to a higher... to jump up to a higher platform, yeah. Like, that's just video game logic in a nutshell, is just do whatever works. Okay, so attacking from the ladders is a really good idea because it doesn't alert the enemies so much. So it definitely helps for getting rid of them. We got that there. I guess that's another statue piece. I don't have a key for the chest though. So I'm just gonna have to go by this spider here and grab the gold. I think that was just points. Although I hit that lever, that means that door that was closed a couple screens over is probably going to be open now. So I haven't really commented on it yet, but the controls are actually really responsive. Really responsive, very easy to move around. You don't really get stuck on anything. Like, there's a lot of leeway in order for going up things or jumping up stuff. So like right now, if I hit up, it's a jump. But if I'm closer to the ladder, I'll actually lock to it and then go up to it. So you do have to have some precision, just not a lot of precision. Okay, this room has some very fast-moving things in it. So I'm gonna have to be a little careful getting on these. Oh geez, I'm getting assaulted by the enemies here, though. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea, because I'm gonna have to come back through this room a third time. So I can't say I'm a fan of the degrading armors and weapons and stuff. At the same time, I can kind of understand why they'd want to do that, but at the same time, there's also multiple worlds to the game. So it almost seems like the better option would be to simply have it so that each world is self-contained in terms of its weapons and armor, and then that way you could upgrade to them as you go through, as opposed to having them lose durability and break. So yeah, I'm not sure the durability system for the weapons and armor really works in this game. Like, it's not that it's making the game bad, but I don't know. I'm not certain it makes the game better either. Okay, just gotta wait for the spider here, and then we're gonna see if this chest was worth the trip. Oh yeah, we got some better armor. So there's 3 different kinds of armor you can get. I think this is the middle one. There's like half plate or something like that. So the idea is that if you're wearing armor, you take considerably less damage. So that's kind of important, given the fact that the enemies we've seen so far just really gang up on you. So yeah, that's kind of my only real complaint so far, is that it's actually very difficult to dodge the enemies. So you kind of just gotta assault them and hope you'll live in a lot of circumstances. But you get a lot of health too, so that does kind of help. And apparently we got some portals now, and we're dealing with something called the Butcher. I'm guessing that's what that green character in the corner is. Oh, that's good to know. Skeletons come back to life after a moment. So I'm trying to consider what's our best option for dealing with this room. Because we've got certain things that are respawning. We can't actually go through the portal. That portal just seems to be like a wall that's blocking us. So I guess we just have to go down this way first. Also, the skeletons still hurt if you touch them while they're down. Can't say I approve of that logic, but whatever. Okay, I can get to this thing, or this red orb. My health is looking very bad now. Oh no, I got no health left, so I'm probably not going to survive much longer. And I just got destroyed. So that's the end of my adventure. But you know, I just noticed I only had 2 minutes 20 seconds left. Okay, so maybe the normal skill is actually a lot harder than anticipated. Maybe I should try going back to the easier skill setting. Actually, I noticed there was text for the different skills, so let's see what it actually says. So for the easiest setting of Cute Piglet, for young, inexperienced adventurers, take a stroll in Porkyville, or no, just Porkville. But mind you, it's just for fun. You won't be able to save your progress. Interesting, so it's kind of like almost a practice mode? Maybe? Well, I guess now that I have a better idea of what I'm doing, maybe I'll survive better this time? Or with more time left? I mean, the game starts us with 20 minutes, so I guess if we go fast enough, we should be able to clear that without too much difficulty. And yeah, the other thing I've learned is that killing all the enemies is not really necessary. You want to try to avoid combat when you can, and if you do have to fight stuff, then get it over with quickly. Run if you can, fight if you have to. That seems to be the motto of this game. So yeah, I'm already back to this thing after just 1 minute. I do like that the timer paused while I was speaking to the pig here. Oh yeah, and I'm not wasting time trying to get up on top of the pig either, so... or the pig statue, or whatever it is. Okay, what did I just do here? I, like, fell through the floor and I'm now, like, not able to go down the ladder? That was weird. Like, not a big deal because I did make it down, but... yeah, that was just very odd what happened there. And yeah, this enemy right here, like, I could attack it, but jumping over it seems to be the easier idea. Because it's not really in the way. This enemy, though, definitely have to kill that particular enemy to get to the lever. So yeah, now I'm back to the spider room, and I still have my better sword, so... should be able to take out the big spider a lot more easily now. Because yeah, I haven't done too much combat, but my weapon's already starting to break. So... yeah, I'm not entirely certain I like the durability mechanic going on, especially since when it does break, it's going to downgrade me, yeah, back to my starting weapon, even though I had a different weapon on me that hadn't broken yet. Like, I think some people might consider that to be, like, strategic, where you're just trying to manage when you pick up particular weapons, but I don't agree with that. I think it would have worked out better if the game remembered the state of every weapon you picked up, and then simply put you with the best weapon you had. Okay, I got the half-plate armor, so now it's time to go back, see if we can deal with the butcher room. And I got 13 minutes left this time, and over half of my health. So I am doing way better than the first attempt. But then I'm also playing the game differently. I'm not trying to kill everything. Rather, I'm just trying to survive and go through quickly. Like, that seems to be the mentality here is, don't take long, do things fast, and you'll have a better chance of survival. Still don't like this room, though, because sometimes these things wake up and sometimes they don't, and they take a lot of hits to deal with. The only saving grace is if you hit them with a weapon, they go back to trying to sleep. So that seems to be the trick with some enemies, is just hit them once, and then they're less of an issue. Okay, we are going back into the butcher area. Okay, so this was basically a colored orb sort of get rid of stuff puzzle. So I think the one we had to go to first, was it up here? Oh yeah, it was right up here. So the red orb first, and I think that gets us access to, where was it? Was it this one? No, it was the one at the bottom. And then make sure to jump over the skeleton. Okay, but there's a pit of spikes there, so I gotta be careful. Jumped in the pit of spikes, even after I said not to do that. Although we got a potion down there? Maybe the potion is gonna be helpful? Like full health or something? Yeah, that is a full health potion. Oh, but my armor just broke. Because it was taking too many hits. Okay, so that's not ideal. Okay, so I guess we're taking on the butcher with no armor. Let's hope this doesn't go poorly. Okay, fortunately the butcher doesn't have too complex AI. So as long as I don't take a hit, I think I'll be fine. Okay, I took out the butcher. Let's get that key, get that statue piece, and get out of here. At least try to. Because I've got no armor, I'm taking damage a lot faster from these things. And... okay, I made it out of there, but we're still not done yet, and I got no health left. Jeez, this game is difficult. Oh, and those are spikes at the... You get hurt by those stalactites at the top. Wow, this game is hard. And it's like, it's not the kind of hard that you notice easily. It's the kind of hard that you don't realize until you've already played it for a bit. Oh boy. You know what, I think this time I'm just gonna save my key. That way I can get certain things ahead of time and not have to backtrack. Because backtracking seems to be, like, the way you get killed in this game. It's by having to do rooms more than you want to. Because, yeah, now this time I'll be able to get the better sword up there Or was that armor? Oh no, that was armor that's up there, I think. But yeah, I'll be able to get that without having to backtrack for it. You know what? This room. This room I just absolutely do not like because it swarms you with the flying bats. You have to go up and down this ladder, which is beyond the wall that you can't shoot through. And if you miss a shot, you have to wait for your sword to go all the way across the room before you can throw another one, while these 4 different bat enemies are swarming you. This is not a good room. This room right here, yeah, the worst room in the game right here. Also, I've already gotten like 3 food drops in this run, and I've barely begun it. Yet in my last run, I got like none. I think I got like maybe 1 or 2 across the entire run. I've already gotten 3 this time. So there seems to be some inconsistency with how often you get your food drops. And yeah, because I didn't go for that first chest at the start, I'm immediately going to have a key for this. That's a 4th food drop. Why is this run giving me so much food? But yeah, because I saved a key, I'm not going to be a key short, and so I'm not going to have to backtrack through here a second time. So that's going to save me on some health for sure. Okay, made it through that dumb room. And yeah, this room doesn't do any favors either, because you got to get the you got to hit the bat that flies right up at you right from the start from a downwards area. I really don't like the fact that you can't shoot through the walls. That's like the main disadvantage that's going on here, given the fact the enemies can move through the walls. A 5th food drop. Again, I barely got any on my last run, and now I'm just getting tons of them. And I haven't even been taking that many hits. I didn't really need that many food drops. Okay, there's a little bit of an edge there near the spike pit, and that's kind of helping to stay alive, so gotta remember that I can jump on that. Got the key, got the thing. Let's see if we can get out of here without taking too much more damage. Okay, still got my armor, still got a decent chunk of health. Know about the little the little piece there that I can stand on. Okay, the armor's almost broken, but that's okay. I mean, it's technically not okay. Okay, the armor's gone, but got full health potion right there. And we're already into the slime caves now. And now I also know not to touch the freaking stalactites. Okay, but how... Okay, what's going on with this section? Like, I mean, there's probably something to do with that pig statue there, maybe? Maybe we're supposed to go down. Okay, I'm supposed to go down. We got more platforms that go in and off of the screen. So platforms that actually wrap the screen boundary. That's kind of interesting. Okay, I've got lots of keys now, so let's see if we get something good here. Okay, better weapon. We got some gold there. We've still got 11 and a half minutes left. Okay, we got some more skeletons to deal with, which is not ideal. Okay, we picked up an item here. Description says the purple stones will guide your sight. The tree of woe will prove your might. Okay. Not quite sure about that, but I'm guessing this torch is important for some reason, so probably a good thing we have it. And there's also a monster in the slime, which is a little worrying, but hopefully we can get away before it does anything bad. Okay, seem to be making some progress now. So... Ow, forgot that again, don't touch the spikes. Spikes are bad. Okay, we just lit the pig's butt. This game's got some interesting things going on. So I think that's our goal, is we gotta go light some pig butts. Although apparently not this one. Okay, I'm not sure what... Oh, we gotta go up to the front of the pig, and that's what lights it. Okay. And I just jumped into slime. Let's try not to do that again. So, not here. Here we need to take a... Ow. I got mid-air sniped by that freaking slime on the wall. Okay, so we got one more pig to ignite. Hoping I timed this right. Okay, I think I did. Okay, that opened the door. We're through the door. We're making progress, but wow, this level's still going. You cannot... This is another game where it doesn't seem like you could play it casually because that time limit. I only had 2 minutes and 20 seconds left when I got to the butcher the first time. And now it's like... I am racing to get through here. Okay, please be another weapon. Yes, another weapon. Okay, we got a full health potion. But we can't go through this door? Why not? Why can't I get through this door? I must make sure that those 2 undead soldiers stay dead. Oh. Okay, so they gave a hint at the bottom of the screen there. Both of the skeletons have to... Wait, stay dead? So it's not enough that I just kill them, they actually have to not come back? How do you do that? Okay, maybe the trick is that after you kill them, you actually have to hit their head? No? Do I have to kill them at the same time? This is a bit confusing. Okay, let's hit this one from a distance. And then that one? Okay, that opened it up. And they don't come back to life either? Why not? What is the logic behind them not respawning because I killed them at the same time? I don't get it. Oh, is this a boss fight? No, I don't think this is a boss fight. I think this is just like a new area or something. And I can see the full plate armor in the thing up there, but I'm not entirely certain how we're supposed to get that. Oh, we can actually jump up even further up this tree. So it's not just this one screen here, we're going up even higher. Okay, and now we've got some flying enemies. There's a lot going on. I'm having trouble paying attention to what's happening. I think my armor's about to go. And you know what? This is still the first world, because the timer is still counting down to my inevitable failure. Wow, this game, it just wants you to race. No holds barred, just go through as fast as you can, no time to soak it in, or play the game on your own terms. You gotta go fast, or just get killed. Wow. Okay, that was a pig quest. I'm not entirely certain what to say about this one. Because the gameplay itself, like the raw control, like being able to just fluidly move around and attack, like that works fine. The general platforming and attacking enemies, there's nothing wrong with that. The difficulty is surprisingly high for this kind of game. Like, way higher than I was expecting. Like, when it starts you off, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be that bad, but no, it kicks into high gear and puts a time limit on that as well. And it's not a forgiving time limit. You've got a race to survive on top of not really being able to stick around and just kill enemies. Like, you can't take this game at your own pace. The enemies are incredibly difficult to deal with, especially when they start swarming up on you. So yeah, the game plays fine, but it is darned hard.